Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is moving wildly up and down. It's a paradise here for range traders, but not for anybody who wants to commit to a strong trend. I think these movements here, you need to be careful not to be faked out when we have movements. If you're trading this, my opinion, can be reasonable to trade a smaller time frame, try to capitalize on those rapid moves, trying to get in the low area or in the high area if you are shorting, and then trying to get out when you have decent profit, because this is literally just quick up and down movement in this range. It has been now for a while without clear commitment into any direction. So we're moving up, we're moving down in corrective structures. The most bullish scenario, and we have broken the upper micro support area I highlighted in the last video, but we're still holding above the August low here, not the August low. We're holding above the Monday low, okay, which was here the 19th of August, yesterday basically, yeah. So we're holding above that low when the price, it was in the morning yesterday, hit the 88.7 Fib level. But you see the weakness in the chart because, again, I'm not bearish, but obviously that move now, again, opens the door. It's the first step towards something more bearish again, because we broke one support area where there are more support levels to watch. But again, the let's call it the pace of the move down, the aggressiveness and the break of an upper support area, it just means the market just at best in undecided, okay, which obviously makes analysis difficult. But one outcome of the analysis can be careful. We are in a market where we have a lot of, and there's indecision, okay? The market has not decided. The market tries to do all of the things at once, and we're dealing with just primarily with corrective structures, and these movements are fragile. I mean, that can be an outcome of an analysis. I know a lot of people aren't happy with that, but it hopefully protected some of you. You might have traded smaller, or you might have just be more on your toes, more careful with those movements. But it is correct. It is not. Yeah, it is corrective, but it's also difficult, right? It's challenging. This market isn't easy at the moment, but that's, nobody said it's comfortable. Nobody said it's easy. The market is difficult at the moment, and mainly because you get all these fake outs, but you get beautiful moves in between. I mean, if you're trading these, if you find like entries at the highs, if you find entries at the lows, to trade these rapid movements, I mean, it is quite aggressive. It's not that, we have decent volatility, but still you get a lot of frustrating up and down, no clear direction. Most people want to just finally get that breakout here, yeah. But we just don't get it. It's just sideways for now. And these are always difficult movements. They are. But the wave counts are still valid. So the bullish count is still valid, even though I had to make an adjustment. But what I actually wanted to say about yesterday's low, it hit the 88.7 Fib level. That indicates weakness. Why? Because typically a wave 2 would not hit the 88.7 Fib level. It would stop at the 78.6. So it just indicated it went a little bit too far down. That again means we have to raise awareness, be on the side of caution, be careful. This is not like there's not a lot of strength in the market right now. And that all can be an outcome of the analysis. And we rallied, so you can't trust these moves, right? We rallied, breaking down again, forming a higher low still, okay? Maybe it's gonna be the same. I haven't added another support area because this is literally the next one. So as long as we're holding about 57,900, the white count here is possible, as we have a 1-2-1-2 setup, and the third wave up could be next. But I already posted earlier on Discord that an early indication, or the earliest indication, that a low has formed now in this pullback, and it's a 3-wave move down, which keeps the white wave count alive, right? First indication, really, a low has formed and the third wave has started, is a break above 59,850. Why? Because that's the 50% retracement of the decline, and that is the impulsive resistance. So any break above it means the impulse down is over. Could still develop in a diagonal or whatever, but at least it would be the first indication. The yellow wave count is the more bearish one, where we might have topped in a wave 2 here on, well, today, yeah. Mentioned it earlier today. I think the wave 2 could have been here. That was yesterday, but it was reset a little higher. Still a corrective rally. And if the move down develops 5 waves now, that would be the first indication that we're heading down in wave 3. I haven't labeled the entire wave 3 to the downside, but the yellow wave count, as you might know if you watched previous videos, is the one that can take us into the mid 40k region. But you see, no, the bulls and the bears are fighting. You can literally see it's a battlefield there. Yeah? It's a battlefield, and I hope we all get out, alive somehow. Can escape it somehow. Either way, it's just a question of whether the bulls or the bears are winning. And at the moment, it's just literally undecided. We're holding above support areas, yep. But one of them broke already. That obviously, if I was giving you like probabilities, which I'm not because I have no magic probabilities calculator, and it would be made up. We don't want to do that. Elliott Wave analysts don't normally give probabilities because they are subjective. But if I was giving you probabilities, I'd say the bearish one has become more likely because we're losing one support area, right? But it would be even more likely that the bearish count plays out if we get 5 waves down. We have 3 waves down, so more confirmation is needed. So yeah, just be aware, next support is in that sort of 57,900 to 58,120 area. That's where support was found yesterday. We had some previous swing lows in that area as well. And I would pay attention to the resistance area here. Between 59,000, I can actually add the 23.6 fib level as well. It's between 59,268 and 59,857. But conclusion is, be careful, fragile movements. The market still hasn't made a decision yet. We have to expect fake outs, expect rapid up and down movements, chaotic movements, still unchanged. And that hasn't changed, that view. And you see that, I've been telling you that for the last week or so. And it's precisely what we see, it's fragile movement. So expect wave counts to change on the micro level. Looking at the bigger picture, nothing has really changed since the 5th of August, but the micro patterns, a lot of you are interested in them. So I'll adjust, and at some point we'll find a way out of this. Okay, that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.